Okay, hey guys, I'm gonna be doing music in the next video. It will be like quiet. It's just like a little, um, just like little background sound because my videos just don't have any right now, and you guys probably hear the dogs walking in the background, people walking in the background, and my chair squeaking. It does it all the time. But this mic picks up everything, and I do really not want it to. So that'll be a much better way to do everything. And my last two videos, just like this one, because this is part three to um, what do I think like about the meta right now. Not exactly about the meta, but like how cards are selling. Because card selling in this game definitely seems to be a little bit more hardcore. It definitely boosted a lot. Like a lot of cards went up really high in this last set, and people are kind of freaking out about it. And I wanted to talk about it. So let's just get into it. So first thing that I always want to look at is leaders. So all art leaders are what you always want to be looking at. So from what I'm looking at here, is the first all art is Sabo. Sabo was $40 last time that we looked at TCG Player. I don't think I did it live, but it for sure was like about $40 if that last time I checked, and that wasn't that long ago. It's kind of crazy that it jumped over $25 in like 2 weeks, 1 week. And then we have Bella Betty. She was about $60 exactly right when the set came out. So normally prices go slightly down. She went up a lot. She's at 83. And then we have Rosinante, $59. He was at 40 or he was at 35 a couple days after the set came out. Kind of crazy that it went up. Anel, he's one of the main characters that is being played right now, so it doesn't surprise me too much that he's 107. I still think it's way overpriced for leaders. No offense to Bandai or anything, but I think it should be like like every other box should have a leader in it. Honestly, that would definitely fix the problem. But I mean, cards wouldn't be so special, like leaders wouldn't be so special. So it's probably, I wouldn't even say that's even a good way to fix it. And then we have Monkey D. Luffy, Purple Monkey D. Luffy. He's at 115. He's not even one of the main I mean, he's definitely in the top 5 right now being played. But I don't think he's that good. And then now we have Sakazuki. I think he's one of the top. He was at 210 for a while, his leader. All art leader was. I think that one was really cool. I think it looks really cool in person. I think all these leaders look really cool in person. I don't really like how flashy Nell is, though. And then I wanted to always look at Katakuri, and then we're going to look at promo cards, because those are like the big things. And I still think the momentum of the game, like how long it's going to last, I still think, honestly, the only two things that could really crush the momentum of the game would be if the game gets really popular and they sell out, and they don't make enough product. I still don't think if they make not enough product, because we already kind of proved it in this last set, if they don't make enough product, then people are less interested in the game, but still will play the game. So it's kind of like, the only things that could really destroy it right now are if they make one deck that's super good and don't make like enough of it, like enough cards for that one deck. And honestly, I think that's one of the only ways that they could kill the game right now. So it's really building, like mismaking the game. So I'd be really surprised. And then next thing, let's look at Katakuri, because that one's always a very good one to point out. 1, 2, 3 Katakuri. He is at $84 a piece. I think he was at 75 last time that we were on here. 2 weeks ago. So all the cards are going up slightly. He actually went down very, very recently. Like in the last week, he went down a couple dollars, but in 2 weeks, he's higher than he was. So Katakuri won't go down unless yellow goes down, right? Because Katakuri is one of the best cards, and he's hard to get because he's a super rare. He's a super rare. He's one of the best cards to get. So, and this is even all art. This is normal art, nothing too special. He's just 03, nothing too special, right? He's just a lot because the two things are he is he's very much played in every single yellow deck. You don't have a reason not to play him. And he's a very big staple in all of yellow. That is the reason that he is the price that he is, and I don't think that's right. But I don't think it's wrong. Because it truly does feel like a $90 card, even though no card should feel like a $90 card. It definitely puts your deck together. I play like 2 or 3 of them, so, but your deck does turn into like a $400 deck when you put 4 of these guys in a deck. And then you have like cards like Queen. Queen's a really good one to look at because he's like high road, hard to get, but every single purple deck wants it. And the prices will be going up very shortly. So like the part 4 of why are cards getting so expensive? I honestly think I think by the time that time's around, I think it'll probably be up. It'll be up $5-10. I think it'll genuinely be like a $50 card. Unless purple really doesn't do well in this next set, I don't think it's gonna do well. But I think because everybody's been on the Queen train, because Queen's a big play right now. I think it's gonna do really well. And then we have, let's go to One Piece. And then we're going to go to just all the stuff. So I think if we go here. Okay, sorry guys. And then so Yamatos are like $7. That's pretty normal. Capone Gang Beach BG. He's at $1 and he's like a rare card, but he's not. We have like 50 of them. Everybody has tons of them. He's just played in yellow decks, so he's worth the $1. And then Sanjis are $10 a piece. Yellow's just crazy up compared to what it should be. A lot of the cards right now are just way higher than they should be, honestly. But yeah, if you guys just go through the cards, you guys will see some card prices are just way higher than they should be. Some card prices are way lower than they should be. Normally there's like a cheaper option, but that's the big thing is if you want to play yellow, you gotta get Katakuri's. Katakuri's are $80 a piece, like almost 90. It's just higher on the end. But you're gonna see cards like this. This is all art. That's the reason that it's $16. You can get the normal for I'd probably say like 10, because it's always lower than the normal art, right? Because that's how that works. It's harder to get if it's a special art. It's just kind of how that works. And then we're gonna go to promos. If you guys want to figure out to get some promos, you guys can also find it by doing, if I can figure out myself, I should just say it somewhere. Maybe I don't even know where promos are. That said, I think they maybe moved everything actually since I looked at the stuff last time. We're gonna take off all these things. Oh, that's not what I wanted. One Piece, shop all. There we go. Okay, so now that we got this open, we have like all this stuff that we can click through. There we go. There's promos. Okay, so it just wasn't popping up. Okay, so we have. So the really good one to point out is he was about $30 at one point. Red Gordon. They announced that they're bringing out new Gordons and OPO 5 for OPO 6. They're releasing a box with Gordons that are exactly like this, just different art, that are going to come in the deck, and there's going to be 4 of them, so it's going to be more of a common card, and this only came out for so long, and that's why this promo was worth so much money. But notice how the price went down when they announced that they're bringing out new Gordons. that are the same, exactly the same, just different art, so you can get them again. The price went down really far down compared to where it was. But for a promo, $17 is still a lot. And after the drop, that's crazy. And then we have cards like Yamato. He came out of, or she came out of first anniversary Dawn card pack. So like this was like a one-time thing. That's why it's like the way that it is. And then we have cards like Zoro. He came out once. He is one of the lower actually alt arts because there's another alt art and most people actually like this one over it, but still you can still get another one. He's slowly going up though. If you guys keep like, I'll probably look back at him next time if I remember. He goes up and up. And then we have this one's a really good one to point out. I think it was $15 for this promo Luffy. And the big thing about it was the really big thing about it is that it came out once and it was for one event, and if you were sick that week then you didn't go, right? And then so only the people that went got these, and it came with like 6 packs, and then you build a 50 card deck out of your 60 cards or whatever, like 70-80 cards out of your packs, and then you build a deck and the guy has special abilities, right? That came out once, so now this card's worth $32 just by itself, not together, just that one card. And then this one's $14, and then if you have it sealed, it's even worth more. Just some cards are crazy high for no good reason. Brooks, they're $22. But this is a judge. I'm going to point that out. This is a judge. That is why it's $22. As you can see here, though, it went down to 4, and then it went up to 22. So if you bought it if you really knew that you wanted it, then you could have bought it when you want it, and then held on to it for a minute. So now what we're gonna do is just keep going through this. Just keep pointing them out. Another one that I definitely do want to look at before we end the video is Blue Luffy leader. That one's a really good one to point out. So actually, we're gonna do that now. I don't want to forget, and I just want to make sure that we do this. Okay, so there's 6 promo leaders, right? We have the $8,000 one, always been like super high, obviously, and then we have this guy right here. So one day he was at $40, or at $27 apparently. Right when it came out, it was at $27, and then now he is at $80 almost. Yes, it says 68. This is true, but from what this says here is the last sold for $74. So the last was actually sold for 73. So that's why I'm not saying this one's correct. But before that it was 69, 68. That does make sense, but somebody just bought it for higher because they wanted it. What that person, basically what some people do to raise prices on cards, not purposeful, I mean they do mean to do it, but what they do is they go onto Mercari or eBay or something like that, buy all the cards out for whatever price they are, and then put them for what they think they're worth. And then if you want a card like this guy, oh, I want Monkey D. Luffy, right? Instead of being at the $20 or $30 or $40 mark that it was at, now this person owns all of the market for this card, and if anybody that wants to play this card has to pay that one person. That one person puts the cards for $80, and then whoever wants it buys it for $80, and that's it. They just buy it for $80, and then that guy made his money back doubled from what he spent. I don't think it's okay to do at all. People really don't like when you do it. It's just like buying boxes and then reselling them, right? It's all the same thing. But that's why prices go really high. Sometimes they don't though. Sometimes they're just really limited, and that's why they're really low. Like I remember going to this. I remember going to these. We pulled like 8 or 9 of these guys, and literally like never touched the card. Never touched the card. But like it was worth something, and we'd even really know it, because like it's not even a rare one. It's nothing special. It's just straight up you pay $5, you get into the thing, and that was like a couple months ago. That wasn't that long ago. Most of these cards honestly aren't worth anything. But you'll find cards that are like $20 that you can't normally get, and that's when people get more upset. So there's like, okay, this is a really good one to point out. So this one is really good in Nami. I mean, not the best. If you have 3 or less cards in your hand, return up to one of your opponent's characters with cost 3 or less to owner's hand. Yes, it's not amazing, but it's a 2K. It only came out in the promotion packs. I never pulled one, and I'm upset. I wanted it for my Nami, but I'm also not spending $72 for a promo pack. Promo pack. That came out of a $5 tournament. Not spending $80. I don't have a reason, and I will never have a reason. Nami's not that good, and if people just don't buy the stuff, then they have to lower the prices, right? And that's a really good thing that sometimes happens. That's why Luffy went down too. Luffy went down, the blue Luffy. He went down because of how they did everything. People weren't buying it for the 80, but they buy it for like 75 or 70. So that's a really big thing to notice. And luckily I've been talking about all them, because apparently I was not showing the cards off. I'm so sorry, guys. Honestly, I'm just gonna go over each one. I'm not gonna go like talk over each one, but if you guys want to see it, I'm just gonna pop up each one really fast. So we have promo. I'll find it real fast. I'll show you guys that one first. So we have this promo. This isn't the leader, but this is a separate one, $80. Crazy because it came out of promo. And then we have promotion blue Luffy. This is the one that I was talking about. Came out of the purchase of getting one out of a promotion pack from a certain thing. Came out once, a sealed battle kit thing, right? Super cool. Somebody bought all of them on eBay, and then the price doubled overnight because they put them up for double. That happens, and then we have Katakuri's. I'll go over those. 1, 2, 3. He's at $84 right now. He was a little bit lower, and then we have just some others. I think another really good one is to point out Queen again. Queen's at 37.44 for the normal. You get the super pre-release for 40 cents difference. I mean, there's really no difference. And then we have this one for $2,500. It's a promotional pack, promotional card. I can't remember why this card. It shows it right there. I just can't remember what that actually means. They sell for a ridiculous amount because there's so little that people could put them basically they said, well, you guys want the cards, we want money, I will put it for this price, and if it sells, it sells, if it doesn't, it doesn't. And it obviously does, right? It obviously sells, so that's like the big thing. And then we have like alternate arts like this, nothing too special, but the old leaders are getting sold out. So I did really want to point this out because it came out, they basically updated. Everybody freaked out about the old leaders not coming back out and getting new, the old leader all arts. So people are freaking out, and so things that never had any problem, that started at like $20. So I got mine at 2011. $20.11 are now worth $82. And I haven't touched this card. I haven't sold it, I haven't touched it. And then we have cards like Issue that were at $30, like a pretty solid $15-$30. Now are $40, or no, mine was about 15, I think, actually. It must have been 15. Yeah, so about $20 to $15. And then now it went up to about $40, 35, because I traded some random cards for that. And then we just like crazy old leaders that shouldn't be worth what they are, but they just are. Then we have Katakuri All Art Leader is $280, right? That's crazy. but people are really freaking out that the leaders aren't going to be coming back out, and old leaders just like that just will not be coming back out, and it's a really good thing to point out. In Zoro, he's a really sad one to have to see. He's a really sad one to see. OPO1, he's worth $500. He's like any other. You would have pulled him just like an L or Sakazuki or Iceberg or Rosinante. Like any of those later all arts, it's just like that, but it's $500 because it came out of the first set. If you pulled this, you literally could get two, 3, 4 boxes almost 4, more like 3, right? That's crazy. You almost tripled to, you almost quadrupled your money. It's crazy. But then you have another all art leader for Zoro, so you don't just have the one, you have these two. This is another one that came out, but it's still much more in the like rotation, and he's not too hard to find at all. And it's Zoro. Zoro's just this all art's just pretty easy to find, honestly. Yeah. And then yeah, this is one of the promotions. I pulled like 8 or 7 of these. They were kind of just like trash. I saw some people just throw theirs away, honestly. I didn't. I mean, I don't do that. But I'd rather just put it in a collection and see if it ever goes up, or just use it if I need it, and then if I don't, I don't. Let's do this. So we'll go to Paramount War, right? And then we'll take off promo. Promo must be on. Maybe it's not. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, I don't see. It's, oh, I see why. Okay, I know why. If I take this off, do this, go search, just all of One Piece, and then I go to all this stuff, then I can find what I'm looking for. So Pillars of Strength, I'm pretty sure, is the first one. OPO3, I don't think this is the right one. Sorry guys, I don't remember a lot of the game, honestly, with their names. God, what is it Buggy? Yeah, it is 03. Weird. Okay, so what is Paramount War? Is that what 01 is? What is 01? Hello? I think that's 02. What is Paramount War? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna straight up go to leaders. We'll just go through all the leaders, and then I'll be able to point out why they're so high. So all art's already kind of hard to get. It's like 1 in 4 boxes, 1 in 3 boxes, but you have 36, and you get 36 in a crate, and then you have like they always have a certain odd of you getting it, right? Because they have like rules on how you pull stuff. So purple, green. Oh my god, purple, green. Dontex, he's about 65. I say that's probably pretty fair because he is really strong. Then we have cards like Rebecca. Rebecca's really strong. She's about $90. But these are just because how old they are, right? That's the only reason that they're here for the amount they're worth. So VV almost 90. Charlotte Lumlin almost 75. For being a normal card, Kid is actually the card that is worth the most. And then we have Arlong. Arlong's worth almost $100. And then we have Iceberg, Kuro, Charlotte, Portgoss, Rob Lucci, Zephyr. Then we'll go to the next page. And there's just tons of leaders that shouldn't be what they are. Like we have Nami, she's $2.29. Honestly, I haven't seen her go down $1. I've only seen her go up like $10 to $20 per day. This leader I keep looking at, he's really cool. I think I'm gonna buy him soon, honestly. I really want him, and I don't see a reason why you shouldn't want him. He was what I started the game with. That's why I'm really looking at getting him. I think he's a really cool one to collect and hold on to for a while, too. I don't think his price will go down at all. I think he'll only go up, because he's not played in the meta at all right now, and he's still worth the $83, right? And this is just personally me. I have a Arlong, and I have a... So, I wish I had my stuff here. I have a Arlong... So Arlong, I have his all art, so $82, and then I have a all art for, what is another one that I just looked at earlier and it was really high. I have a, so I pulled him out of a pack because I paid a $5 tournament, won the thing, and then they gave me 3 packs. And then I opened him on my 3rd pack, I think. I pulled him. And then I think I got another leader at some point. I can't remember the name. Oh, Iceberg. It was Iceberg. He was crazy high. I don't understand why he's so high. But I just got stuff like that. And then we have, I'm going to show off, this one's a really cool one to look at. And then we have this one. I'm gonna do not sort by, but high to low promos. So we have all the super high stuff. I'm going more to the hundreds. So this is one of the cards that I have in my collection that I'm not ever really gonna sell until it goes up to like a couple hundred a piece, because it's definitely up there, but it's not the lowest. It's red. A lot of the red stuff is way higher in price, you'll notice. But you'll have stuff like blue and purple and all that, right? Okay, so you have Katakuri. Katakuri alt art is actually not that far away from the other. And then we have Anel, Rush. That one's pretty crazy. I don't know where mine actually is in this selection, but you'll see some cards are like mixed up. So I have this one. That's about $80. Katakuri, obviously have like eight of them. Okay, so this is the one that I've been sitting on for a while now. I'm just gonna wait till it's at like 200-300 and then probably sell it. This one I got for $10 at one point and then just never touched. That one's been really nice to just hold on to and have. It looks really nice in the binder, honestly. And even if it wasn't worth anything, I still would be holding on to it till now. But yeah, we just have cards like that that are really nice and really solid to look at. And then you have like this is even the leader, and leaders are sometimes like not even worth this much. This one's a really crazy one to look at because look at his drop and then height. So he was at 76, he went down to 63, and then he went up to $84. So that's pretty honestly good for not even it's just a blocker law. It's nothing special. It's straight up just a blocker law. Yeah. So we have stuff like that. But just cool, simple stuff like that is worth way more than I think it should be. I may just see if somebody could do a split trade with, because I really want to trade off my Bello Betty, and I really want this law. So I may just straight up ask, hey, does anybody want to trade a Bello Betty? Because I really want my Eustace, not law. I really like the Eustace, but I keep looking at the 5 cost or 8 cost blocker Captain Kidd. I don't honestly really like it, but I think it'd look really cool if I had 4 of them in my bag, or in my book bag. By the way, these are a really crazy one to look at. I'm kind of just slowly going through stuff. We have Set 06. This started as a $15 box at the card stores that you could just buy. Cards in here are estimated to be worth around $72.95. That is crazy high for a $15 box. Like if we go through here, if I just scroll through here, you'll find them going for, like, they just keep going down, and then you'll see them slowly go down, slowly go down, slowly go down, slowly go down, slowly go down. It's just like crazy because they slowly go down. Up to the year, like they were apparently starting to sell at $40, so I think they already kind of brought out. Oh yeah. See, this is literally. So at one point in the whole time of this deck coming out, there's one point in the middle of it, on July 24th to the 30th, it was worth 15 or 14.17. So you lost about like 60-70 cents. That's crazy. You only lost like 70-80 cents off of a box, and then it went up to about 25, so you gained $10. You went to about 30, so you doubled what you spent, and then it went to 46, so you like almost tripled 4 times, and that's like 6 times. So you 6 times what you put into the deck to sell it. And the rule is, when you're selling a card, is whatever you put the card for, and I'll put a calculator just to show this one off. This is a really good thing that you do, is you do 80% of whatever you're doing. So 93 90% of 80. Oh shoot, I think I did that backwards. Okay, well, I don't know how to do math. Jesus. Okay. Oh my god, I'm doing it backwards. Dude, I'm totally messing this up. Jesus. Okay. Oh my god, I suck. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Now I'm just curious. 80% of 93.90. 75. So your $93 card is worth 75.12, and then if we do so let's do 85, because you could definitely reach for that, and it wouldn't be. So you could do it for about 80 and lose about $13 worth of value on the card, and that's more realistic. That's probably where you're gonna actually see people probably putting them for, if you're doing straight up cash. But remember, whenever a card's selling on here, it's actually selling for more, because they're selling it for cheaper because you have to pay for the shipping, right? So that's a really big thing to point out, is a $93 card is going to be like $2, $3 extra. Even though that's not a big difference, it's still a difference, and people are having to wait for that card. So by the time that it comes in, that card could be worth $20 less. That's a big thing that you guys got to always be remembering, is like by the time that the card could come in, and there's like big problems with that. So that's just always a very good thing to remember. But yeah, I wanted to sorry guys, I switched over because I was looking at something. But yeah, I totally wanted to say thank you guys for watching my videos. I'm super happy. I'm almost at the 3,000 goal. Now, so I want to do a 100 subscriber special, and then I'm probably going to do my 250th, and then I'll probably do a 500 follower special, and then if I ever get to 1,000, it would be out of my mind. That'd be crazy. And then I'd probably do, honestly, I'll probably just do each one. I'll probably just keep saying. But yeah, first goal is to get to 100 subscribers. That would be crazy. And then as soon as I get to my 500, then I'll be grinding. I'll probably have 2 or 3 videos out per day. And then it will be like right up to date on the meta and how when you should be selling certain cards. One big thing that I would say right now though is if you have any cards that are leaders that you guys are looking at and they're over $50-$60 and you're just never going to touch them and they're just sitting in your collection and you're happy with losing the money out on them, then keep them. But if you have cards that are over $50 you don't want, that are behind OPO 3 or less, so 1, 2, and 3, sell them, because the market's going to drop really far soon or it's going to go up. Don't mark me on it, but I'm just saying, for if it was me, I would start selling my cards off for cash, or start trade. Like what I do is I trade leaders for tons of cards. I don't do that if I'm trying to make money, but if I'm trying to like build a deck, then I will trade tons of my little cards for like a leader, or I will do like a leader for a whole deck almost, right? That's a really big thing that you can do a lot of the time. But yeah, I think this video is pretty good. It will be posted the day after, and I hope you guys all have a good day. And this will be part 3 of our videos for why your card price is going up so high. And I hope you guys all have a good day. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Please comment my new name. I'm trying to change my name. I just can't figure it out. So please comment. And then in one of these videos, the top comment will I will change my name to, and then I will change my profile picture and all that. So please stay updated on that. So yeah. I will be changing them separately, so I may do name first and then image second, or I may do image second and then picture first. I don't know. But yeah, you guys totally have a good day. This was part 3 of why are cards getting so expensive. I will be updating every like week or two. So see you guys. Have a good day.